Only
Sorry,
these three are there. Scripting challenges like
we have a lot of, but this three is fine. We have integer to string, string to integer. So, and string tokenizer, some will be there. That will be, if you want, miss, you can go through the material. Already I shared, right? There we have. So if you want more, miss, you can go through and you can learn. But these three is important things. So that is why I explained. Okay.
Right, right.
Okay. Then fine. Now, like in the recording options, already I think we are explained. Again, I'm explaining. Yeah, few things if miss, I will explaining again. Okay. In the recording options also very important for us. So because every time if you're recording anything, if you want change anything, means we need to change for this setting.
Screen?
Oh, let me a
Screen is
minute.
not.
Yeah, sorry, I will share. Yeah. So you are able to see, right?
Yeah, yes, fine.
Yeah, thank you. So now these are recording options. Recording options also very important for us because when you're recording, which mode you are recording, it's HTML or URL mode, and what is the functions you want to generate as a script. So these all things very important. So that is why recording option also. If anyone asks for the what are the recording options, you need to give for the proper answers. Recording, script, protocol, configuration, rules, advanced, mapping, and filter. So this every time in your mind only. If anyone asks, means you need to give for that. In the recording also, we have the two types options. We have HTML mode and URL mode. So what is the HTML mode and what is the URL mode? Nothing but HTML mode, nothing but it will record the user actions only. It will record the user actions only. URL mode, nothing but it will record the user actions along with the server side resource also it will record it. So some applications what will happen means if you don't have any dependency, there is no must server side resources, then we can go with the HTML mode. Maybe you have a lot of server side resources, then you can move to the switch from the HTML to URL. That is the one thing. One more thing. So HTML mode nothing but in your application any page is not changing, it's a static, then you can use for the HTML page. Maybe your application will be dynamic. Then if you record HTML mode, that is no use. So because that is not good for the testing. So if you are any dynamic page is coming for your application, better to you can record as a URL based script. See, for example, we have the Amazon, Flipkart, this all will be there, right? Okay. Yeah, for example, www.amazon.com. So this page every time will be same or these offers will be changed or not.
Offers will be changed.
So like maybe this time this animals toys we are seeing. Maybe tomorrow will be different product will be they will put from the in this page. Same to maybe today's rate will be different, tomorrow will be different. Means this page is a static, no, right?
No, no,
It's a dynamic. So this kind of things, if you record using for the HTML mode, so we are not get for the proper recording and we are not get for the proper request will be not generating. So that is why in this case, we need to record using for the URL mode. Okay. So miss based on for the your application, it is the static or dynamic application. Based on that, you can switch from the I can switch from the HTML to URL or URL to HTML. You need to decide. So maybe if you this is not a static, this is not a dynamic. If you select a HTML mode, we have the different type of HTML mode. We have the script type will be there. See, first one will a script describe user actions, web link, web submit form. So maybe you want for this, then you can select for the above one. I want only for web URL and web submit data because web URL and thing. But if you are clicking any click, it will generate as a web URL, and you are submitting any data means it will submit the data in the form of item data. That is the web submit data. So I want for this means you can use for the script contain explicit URL and web submit data. And here we have the another options, non-HTML generated elements also. Record within the
Yeah.
current script step and record separate step and use concurrent group and do not record. So if you select this record within the current script step means you can observe if you select this, it is showing as a do not generate as a new function for each one of generated resources. Nothing but record what is the current steps will be there in our script when you are recording. That script only I want to record. So that point of view can you select as a record within the current script steps. So I want for the record in separate steps, you can select this. So it will be like generate as a record in separate steps and it is used for the concurrent group. Do not record means if you select this, then do not record any non-HTML resources. So means when you are record as a non-HTML resource you want to record means record within the current script step. Like what is the current script it is coming from the like non-HTML you can record. If you selected this, it is recorded as a separate and as a user concurrent group. It will create as a some concurrent group and it will record. And do not record means the what are the non-HTML it will generating from the script like JavaScript, VB script, ActiveX, applets. These are the non-HTML. So if it is this code is generating in our script, so if you don't want means you can do not record, you can select. Okay.
Yeah.
So after that, maybe you are recording URL mode. Okay. Then URL advanced. Then here also we have the options like create concurrent group for resources after their source HTML page. Otherwise, I want to only for use custom request. Then you can use for the web custom request. So web custom request, nothing but it is a non-browser application. Set this option to record all HTTP records as a custom HTTP record. Like when you are selected this, right, web custom function, it will be generated. Like how it is generated, web URL, web submit data, web submit form, right? Same way it is generated from the web custom request. So you guys, what you can do is using for the any application like flight booking application or pet store application, any bank application, you can try to record one time using for the URL mode and select to use web custom request, and you can observe for the what are the correlation values coming, and you can find for the parameterization value, and you can do for the all scripting enhancements how we are doing for the HTML base. Same thing you can execute and you can observe for the output how it is coming. Okay. And what is the functions it is generating and what code it is generating, everything you can observe. Okay.
Okay.
So when you are select as a URL mode, you can select as a web custom request. So after you can select this one, if you want only URL mode, then you can click on OK. Then it is a applicable this. Then you can record. If you record it, it is generate as a URL based script. Fine.
Yeah, fine.
So next option will be script. Script nothing but if you're recording script, you can observe here language C language. So C language means, for example, we are written some C scripting challenges like if else condition. That is coming from the C only, right? So we are using for the condition is ours, like allow revolve string, this kind of we are using. For example, you can go here. So allow save string, allow parameter random. This all will be our load runner functions. But we are using for the comparison purpose and if else condition point of we are using for the C language. So that is why say, script we are using for the C. That is why by default it is C. These all the options will be every time we need to keep this. Generate think time, generated at threshold, and track process. You can keep this. Okay.
Okay.
And protocol, like which protocol you can select it, that protocol it will be displayed here. Code generation, this will be correlation scan. When you are keep for the correlation scan, automatic correlation if you are doing means when you are click for the Design Studio, you are able to see the what are the correlation values in means our script.
Yes.
So in the configurations, we can see for the scan correlation rules scan, nothing but what is the rule we have created, right? So in correlation, we are created rules. Those rules also, if you want to scan means you need to check this. If you not check this, you are unable to do that rules will be not applied. Okay. And
Yeah.
record scan, replace scan, and API used for correlation functions. We have what are the functions we have, like WebRex
Yes.
separum EX, WebRex separum EX, and this all will be, we need to same thing. So for here we don't have anything. In the rules means already we know we can create a
Yeah.
new rule. In that new
can
application
input
we
and
can
export.
create in that new rule, and we can import or we can export, and we can apply for the rule. Go to the advanced. In the advanced, we have the like we want for the validation point of view, we need to check for the generate web app cookies. And I want for the cookies also, if you want record, you can select for the generate web app cookie function also. And if you want headers, then you can select for the all, and what are the headers you want, record headers in the list. Okay. So real time, based on for the your script, based on for the your, you can select for here, do not record, or header also you can record. Okay.
Okay.
And next will be mapping and filter. So in the mapping and filter is the important point for the recording options. Like we have the three types of things will be there. Already we discussed, right? Socket level, VNet level, and socket level and VNet level. Socket level nothing but all web-based application. By default, we need select for the socket level only.
Okay.
Maybe if it is a Windows, then you can select for the VNet level. Maybe sometimes you are unable to recording script, you are try to recording, but you are unable to recording for our request. So you can try with the both also fine. And one more thing is important thing, options. So when you are recording the script as a application, as a developer is developing, they are mentioned as a some SSL version. So we have the different type of SSL versions will be there. SSL 2x3, SSL 2x, 3x, 2.0, 1.0, 1.2. So we have different things will be there, right? If you're selecting for the, for example, SSL 2x3, you are selected, you are recording, but you are unable to recording. Means what is the issue means? As a developer, they are using for the TLS 1.2, but you are using for this. So that is why you're unable to recording. So you need to like check with the your
Change the
team or
version.
your client, and which socket level option they are using. You need to ask them, and you can keep from there here. Like is if you want TLS 1.2, you can keep and you can update here. So that is also very important thing. Okay.
Yeah.
And chain configuration, this will be no need, and code generation also. So these all very important things, recording options, and we have the rules, and in the advanced settings, and mapping and filter. So this all will be important. If interview question also, they will ask in the recording options, what are the modes we have? Okay, HTML mode, URL mode. HTML mode, what is the difference between HTML to URL mode? And
Okay.
rules means how to we can create the rule, how to we can import, how to export, what is the extension of the COR is our extension of the our rule creation as a correlation. And mapping and filter, what are the things we have? In the mapping and filter, we have the socket level, VNet level, and socket level, VNet both also. And options also, we have the some SSL versions will be there. Based on our application version, we need to select and we can apply. So these all will be recording options. It's clear?
Yeah.
So that is the one thing. So then next, maybe for example, your application, we have the two scenarios we will be there. Okay, we have two scenarios. Like I will show that. One is for the ticket booking. Okay, one is for the cancel ticket. In the same script only, I want for the ticket booking and cancel ticket. And for here, so 10 tickets you book, 10 tickets you can cancel, means one script is fine, right?
Yeah.
But I want for the 10 tickets you can book, but only 5 ticket cancel. How will we can do? So how to we can do means, we can create for the actions here. So how to we can create means we can create like this, create new action and give for the action name is cancel ticket. Means that code you need to record it here. Okay. So just I'm not recording because we don't have much time. So that code we need to record from the in this part. Okay.
Total code we have to be recorded here.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, total
cancellation
only
code.
for cancel code. Like you when you are recording
Okay,
the script, right? So you need to
Oh, yeah.
log in this and go to the login, and after that you need to click for the itinerary. That is the
Itinerary.
cancel. And you
Yeah.
can select for the how many
Select
tickets you
how
want to
how much
cancel.
amount cancel.
You can click on this. Okay, you can cancel. So these things you need to record.
Record, okay.
Okay.
We got it.
Yeah, you can
Cancel.
record. Yeah.
Cancel chicken, let's say.
Yeah, cancel. Checked.
After
So
sign off.
after that, sign up. That
Okay.
script you need to record in the hour. So means in the
Cancel, yeah.
single script only you need to record two things. And after
Two
recorded
things.
also that code you can copy from there to here, or when you are recording also we have the some actions will be there. Like if you record this example, okay, not this way, somewhere we have another script here. For example, here I am recording exam. So just you are recording. Now you are recording where in the action. So now when you are recording like that you can do. And for example, we have the three sections we have already we explained, right?
Yeah.
User init action and user init nothing but initial section, launch section, action section, end section. Now your proper script you are doing like initial section nothing but first you are recording login. So you can what you can do, you can click on this, okay, then click on OK.
For in actions, cancel the action, we have to perform these operations, right?
Yes.
User init we have to perform and user end also perform.
Yes. User end it is a logout section.
Logout
So
section.
the action section you need to keep for only business like cancel ticket or ticket booking.
Okay.
Recording and started on. So sometimes based on your requirement, you can record for the multiple actions also. So now I'm recording launch and login is initial section only, right? That is why I'm keep for the user init only. So you can observe username and password and bin and click on login. And next login is completed. Next what is that? Business section, right?
Yeah.
So business section where we can record action part.
Action.
Otherwise, you can create for the new action also. Here you can observe create new action and give it as a ticket booking. Click on OK. And select flights. Okay, can I'm not giving transaction, just your understanding point. Okay. And giving for the continue and next continue and ticket book and ticket is book is completed.
Yeah.
Now I want to separate action as a cancel ticket.
Cancel.
Cancel ticket. Okay. And now you need to click for the itinerary. In that you can select for the how many you want, you can select that. I'm selecting only one for as of now. Cancel, check.
Sign out.
Sign out, I want to
User end.
user end. Sign up. So like this, you need to record the script.
Okay. There we
Then-
have given cancel ticket now. It's action, under action we have given.
In the action only,
sample.
in the action only, we are
Okay.
given two
Cancel ticket, okay.
ticket.
okay,
One is only cancel.
okay. Without giving there, by here only we have given.
Yes. So then it is created for the like in the user init section, it is a init part, it will record it. And for example, this you can rename as a
Cancel.
ticket booking.
Okay, okay. Got it now, got it.
Ticket booking. For here only you have login part already there, right?
Yeah,
Maybe
in
that
user
script
end.
I'm not sure because I'm
This one.
yeah. What happened? This where is my domain? Huh?
Uncheck this thing down, uncheck. Okay, that is one.
You don't have any. Where is my domain?
I think first one itself your domain. It will 6 host.
No. Okay, so okay, whatever maybe we are recorded, right?
Yeah.
You can observe
Yeah.
user init section. Maybe I think it is some different. It is recorded. Whatever maybe. Okay, our understanding point of view, it is a user init section. This one. So you did this, and action section we are not anything. You can remove this. Okay. This is considered as a action part only. We are recorded ticket booking one, and one is for the cancel and user end for the logout.
Logout, yeah.
Okay, so these three sections we are recorded, and now you can do for the like correlation, parameterization, how we are doing same way you can do. So no difference.
But why
Yep.
can't in a while normal we are recording action.
Yeah. Now,
we
so
don't
for
record
example,
user
now
init,
you
no?
now for example, now you are running for the like run logic, okay, and you are executing for the 10 times. Then what will happen? This you can observe.
Yeah.
If I give 10, only
Only action.
this action part only 10 times executing. You can observe it is executing this.
No.
No, right? So
Yeah.
that is point of view. Only it is execute one time only. Means one time only login is happen, but your action will be 10 times happen.
10 times.
So that is why no need to
Cancel ticket also.
no,
it will
yeah,
have
no
10
need to
times.
log in for the 2 times. So that is why we are giving for the user init section as a large login, and end section we are giving as a
Logout.
logout. So now, but this is fine. Ticket you are given 10 means what will happen? Ticket is booking 10 times, cancel ticket booking 10. So that is a requirement. No need to record this way. Everything you can record in the action only is possible, right?
Yeah. Possible.
But that is not correct. But I want for the cancel ticket will be 10 times, cancel will be 5 times. So that is why we need to create for the blacks. So you can select this, run, insert black. And you are created one black, right? Again, you can create one more black. We have the two, right? So now you are created two blacks, right? So for here, insert actions. So what is the first one? Ticket booking, inserted. And here, what is the next insert action? Cancel ticket.
Cancel ticket.
Now we can, so now we can remove this, okay, black, this fine. Now no need this because already we are added blacks. So you can remove this. For here, now I want how many times you want to ticket booking, you can give here. I want 10 times this. Only for cancel, I want for 5 times. So in this situation, you need to create the blacks and you need to create for the multiple actions. There you need to create as a in run logic multiple blacks and you can execute. Clear?
Yeah.
Got it, right?
After blocks only we can divide.
Yeah,
So
now we can
cancel
execute
session.
what will happen. So just we'll say that I'm not done anything, just we'll execute and just we can observe for the output window. How many times user init execute and I think some data request. This Google, these things is there. Okay, now we'll check in our script. Okay, so this is also now in ticket booking already we have the user init is there, right? So this part is the launch and login up to is the which code, that is the up to login this. Okay, Control X. If you record it, it will record from the here only, right?